Hello, lovely people. Welcome to Transmitter. There's no Live at 5 today because Live at 5 has been taken over by Transmitter Raw. This is very, very exciting. In just a few moments, this guy here, John Newman, is going to be performing a really, really special gig right here in the studio. We've got a studio audience in. These guys, huge John Newman fans, From around the world, I've heard a rumour that a few people have flown in. I'm going to be chatting to those guys in just a sec. But I want to introduce you to our Transmitter Raw presenter. Please welcome the lovely Christy. Come over here, Christy.
Hello.
Come and have a chat with me. This is Christy. Hi, Christy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm so excited. Look at the studio audience.
I know.
I know you've done a million woos, but I want another one.
It's going to be good today. It's going to be a good show. I'm really excited. It's going to be fun. And here he is, John Newman, getting into the zone. Hey, John. I introduced myself as John to John Newman earlier, so it's always good to make a good first impression, isn't it? How are you, man?
I'm good. I'm excited. It looks vibey. It looks good.
Yeah, is it a bit weird doing like a tiny gig like this with the faces of people staring at you?
It can get a little bit weird. It's a bit like Christmas with your family, but it's all right, man. It's cool, and it's nice to remember where gigs began almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You kind of reconnect a little bit. Well, we've had loads of tweets come in. I'm going to put a question to you now that's been sent in by Empress Laura on Twitter. I don't know if she's a real empress, but that's her name. She says, what's the one thing you wish more people knew about you? Good question.
That I'm actually quite a nice person.
Aww. Who wouldn't think you're a nice person?
I'm joking. I've got an awful tattoo on my arm. Maybe I'll put an Instagram up after this.
What's it on?
So I'd had a couple of drinks in Leeds one night, and then my friend had bought a tattoo gun that we ended up having a tattoo party, and
that's not a good party.
And my friends kind of got like little circles and initials and stuff, and I stood up and went, I want a proper one, and then obviously we couldn't do proper ones. We could just do things that looked like the back of a maths book in school.
So have you just got like a badly drawn heart?
I'll show it. I'll put it on my Instagram after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you get ready, John. I'm going to let you get into the zone.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's it. Make sure you stay tuned. Transmitter Raw is on its way very, very shortly. Woo! Woo!
It's 3 a.m. I'm calling in to tell you that without your ear I'm losing sleep. I'm losing sleep. Every sound around this lonely house is leaving me filled with thee. I'm losing sleep. I'm losing sleep. And I want this life to be a child, scared, so scared of the night. Please don't stop loving me, loving me. Oh, 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 oh. Wanting me like a fool. Please don't stop caring now, caring now. Oh, 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 oh. Caring now, caring now. I know you had to work out there, it's all the best, but can't you see? I'm losing sleep. I'm losing sleep. And I want this life to be a child, scared, so scared of the night. Please don't stop loving me, loving me. Oh, 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 oh. dark, 'cause I just can't hide. Dreading sundown, yeah, I'm dreading the night. Need you back here, 'cause it feels so wrong, yeah. Oh, please don't stop loving me, loving me. Oh, 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 oh. Wanting me like a dog. Please don't stop caring now, caring now. Oh, 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 oh. Caring now like a dog. It's 3 a.m. I'm calling in to tell you that without you here, I'm losing sleep. I'm losing sleep.
Hello, hi, welcome to Transmitter Raw, the show where you can see some of your favourite artists up close and personal and stripped back. We've got John Newman on the show today, everybody. I know you've done it, but do it. He's going to be performing 2 more tracks for us, and we'll be answering your questions throughout the show. So tweet us with the hashtag TransmitterTV, or get in contact on Facebook, on YouTube, any way possible. You know, we're here for the next half an hour. We don't want to be lonely. Also, we're going to be announcing a special competition with HP, so stay tuned for that. But now, I'm going to go over here and talk to John. Oh, is no one going to clap? This is the exciting part. How's it going? Welcome to our Transmitter studio.
Thank you, it's nice to be here, it's good.
So, love that. It's really nice seeing it kind of stripped back. How is it for you performing, like, not with the percussion and all the people around you? I know there's a few, but...
I don't know, I was kind of like addicted to putting as much as I could on records when I was making this record and before that. And yeah, like, I appreciate that you craft a song to that point, but then it gets so addictive as a producer just to keep piling hooky melodies on and stuff from different instruments and to hear them things. But then, once you've done that, it's really nice to go back and hear the song that you'd spent so long crafting and hear that it still works as just a song, you know. So it's nice to be able to give them the opportunity to be able to do that.
Yeah, and I bet they love it too. Well, they do love it. I know they do. So we've got a few Twitter questions. We've got loads rolling in already. It's been absolutely insane. People have been tweeting for days, weeks, as soon as we announced it. So I'm going to talk to you about the US, but first I've got one from Annabelle Faria. She says, what has success brought to your life? Has it changed you?
It hasn't changed me. I think there's that stereotypical thing where people, maybe from back home to anybody that's become successful or around you, turn around and say, oh, it's changed you and you don't know me anymore. I think that's just a conclusion that they jump to, because that's not the case. I think it has to change you a little bit, especially in the role that I take on, that I try to have as much input as I can in terms of everything and everything I do. And for people to listen to you, you've got to be able to execute them and act maturely around that environment. So it's changed me in the way that I've become I'm not ridiculously mature.
Yeah, you've got to have a bit of maturity and a bit of immaturity.
But I've definitely grown up, you know, and that has changed me in that way. And in terms of what it's brought to me, it means that I can do what I love and only do that. So that's all.
Been perfect.
Indeed.
So it's been an insane year for you. It's been so great. I mean, I saw you a #2 in the iTunes chart in the US. That's amazing. It's so hard to break out there.
I know.
What was it like being out there?
It was weird because, you know, before I went, any blog or anything that mentioned me, I was like, wow, that's from America. And I get really excited about the idea of America. I think mainly for the reason that all the greats in music that I listen to and my history of music that I've listened to is pretty much from America, and they develop such great artists. And if they develop that and then they accept you into what they've developed almost, it is such a big thing. So, but yeah, it was kind of like low-key before we got there, and I didn't know what was going on
and
almost.
Then suddenly, you were on the Ellen show.
Yeah.
That's amazing. What was she like?
She was well sound.
Did you take a selfie with her?
No, I didn't.
What?
Well, I didn't really get to see her around the show because we were in and out, and obviously she was as well, but it was cool. We got to see Michael J. Fox, which made me and my
That's
guitarist Ross very
unbelievable.
happy.
I would have weaved my pants.
I
That's
thought-
so exciting.
That would have been really embarrassing.
I know. Lucky you didn't do that then.
I know.
But you're going to be going back, not for like a small gig, for Coachella. That's awesome. Have you been before?
Where? Coachella?
Coachella, yeah.
No. It's well exciting. It's pretty much the best festival in the world, you know.
It's pretty much.
Definitely the biggest, and the amount of acts that they've got on there is incredible. And
So who are you looking forward to seeing? There must be some cool artists on there that...
everyone's on there, so... I mean, Drake. I'm
yeah.
going to hunt the guy down. I'm on a mission to find
Hunt him
Drake.
down! Have
trying
you
to
got a
find
little plan that you're going to go and get him?
Not really, no. I think I've got to meet him to make the plan.
Right. We're going to
So-
make this happen.
We are going to make this happen.
So how's your American accent?
It's pretty shoddy.
So if you were to say like, oh, hey everybody at home, I'm having such a great time on Transmitter.
Oh,
that
hey
was
everybody
awful.
at home, we're having such a good time on Transmitter.
I thought that was really good. That was pretty much 100% better than mine. Thanks for that.
It's all right.
Are you
all right.
American deep down?
Yeah, I am actually American.
Settle on the west coast of America.
Seattle. It's actually Seattle I'm
That
from.
makes so much sense now, doesn't it? Right, so I've got a little quiz for you. It's going to be a really quick fire round.
All right, cool.
I'm going to say the English word.
Right.
And you've got to hit me back with the American
All right.
version of that word.
Why?
You're going to be... It's going to be... I think everyone at home's going to enjoy it. That's all.
Everyone's going to think I'm actually from Seattle at this
I
rate.
think if you get them all right, he's from Seattle. Seattle
right, cool.
doesn't exist. Right, okay, so... Bum bag.
Hold all.
Fanny pack.
Funny back.
That's the American
I love that.
version.
Can we change it to that?
Yeah, so basically you're gonna take your fanny pack around and go meet Drake.
I haven't got what. I'm confused.
He'll get a fanny pack. Right, so what is the American version of aubergine? What do they call it?
I don't know.
Eggplant.
Do they
Rubber.
A rubber.
Rubber. I was going to go on to the next one. I was trying to make it quick fire.
I'm not a quick fire. I'm kind of like, what?
Oh, no. Well, we've
Right,
got
rubber.
Rubber.
A razor.
You totally got that one. Boot. Something an elephant has.
No.
A trunk.
It's a trunk.
Yeah, boot.
Do they
they're
really?
called trunk. Okay, I'm going to teach you.
No, that's the boot of a car.
Yeah, they
See,
call
you
it a
asked me that
trunk.
wrong.
What?
Because I was thinking like boot as in walking boot.
Oh, the boot.
And you wouldn't call it a walking trunk.
Basically, I might as well just throw these on the floor.
No, we're doing well. Come on.
Okay, right, two more.
All right.
Courgette.
Eggplant.
We've already had that one.
Green plant.
Zucchini, the green plant.
Zucchini?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
He's not from Seattle, is he? And you just looked at the answer. But he's like, oh my God, quick. All of you, what do they say? Oh, hey, all of you. They say.
Guys.
Oh. They say, hey, y'all.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah, they do.
So you've got to be like, oh, hey, y'all.
I need to practice.
You need to brush up, but it's going to be
my
okay.
American.
No, I think you're going to be
Can
good
you get
for
like
that.
an app? Like Learn American?
Oh, I don't know.
There you go.
I think you can.
I'll
I think
try
you'll
it.
probably be able to get one. Right, we're going to be talking about the next track you're going to play.
Okay.
But for now, keep your tweets coming in. We've had loads already. You can ask John Newman pretty much anything you want. Within reason, I think it's only 5:15, so nothing too personal. So we've got the next track. It's going to be Out of My Mind. Out of My Head.
Yep.
Out of My Head. Sorry.
It's like she's never heard my music.
No, I have. Do you know what? 'Cause
Thanks,
we were
guys.
dancing-
Cheers. Nice one. Yeah.
See you later. No, because Out of My Head, we were dancing to it all day. So I didn't listen to the name of it. I just
All right.
danced to it all day.
Anything that'll get you through this situation.
So what's the next track called?
Out of My Head. It's off my album, Tribute. I've got an album, it's called Tribute.
Have you? Oh, I should probably listen to that. I
It's
should
all good.
probably listen to it before here.
Oh, no.
I know you're involved with the creative...
I'm not actually looking, you know, I'm just...
Oh, you're not?
No.
Well, I know you're involved quite a lot with the creative process around the album, and you said you produced a lot of the album and the music videos. We've got a little clip here of Out of My Head.
Perfect.
And can you tell me a little bit about it? Because I'm going to watch it, everyone at home can see it. I mean, how was it filming this? It looks pretty atmospheric.
It was, I think it's... Without My Head, it was a music video, I think. Love Me Again was cool, it was a vibe and it showed me off of where I've come from and what I'm into as a kid and stuff like that. And we continued with Losing Sleep and Cheating as well to kind of get that conceptual story going. I think Out of My Head, I didn't want to get too much of a story down. If you just look at that bit now, there's like...
Yeah.
I try and do this with all my videos, I did this in Losing Sleep, where we blew up items to say how the world was vanishing around me in terms of this house. And I wanted to make sure that them items were things that made things into me. I mean, my ex-girlfriend at the time, who I split her with, was from went to move to Dorset, and in the picture frame is a picture of a Dorset coast, and on the wall there's the tribute tree and things like, and there's a record on the vinyl player and stuff, and there's like music scripts all over the floor.
And so you had quite a lot to do with that. That's really nice that you had all those little touches.
And like the Art Deco set of the room and stuff. I think if you watch a music video, I think straight away the feel of it should be me and kind of everything that's around me, because if not, then it's just kind of a generic music video that any director could have made for any artist and just put me in there and done that.
Yeah, but you got your own twist on it. I like it. I do like that one, and I have seen it before.
The reason we put the smoke... Sorry, I'm well into it.
No, carry on. Honestly,
like,
carry on. Tell us about it.
The whole concept of me on the smoke and stuff is to pull my face out of my body almost and do the out of my head thing. And it's just all based around the lyrics of the song, just the living in a broken home alone and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think this is the first one that's kind of like a mature music video almost, where it's like...
You're getting mature.
I know, I wanted to start the year with an artist's video, not a single video almost. You know,
well, I can't wait to hear the whole thing.
Thank you very much.
So while you go get set up, I am going to tell people about a very special competition. So, John's going to be performing an exclusive gig with HP. So if you watch till the end of the show, all you've got to do is watch for the last song that he's going to be performing and tweet the name with the hashtag TransmitterTV and @HPUK. And 10 people watching the live stream now could win tickets to that gig. So, is he ready? He's nearly ready with the next song. Make some noise for John Newman.
Living in a broken home alone, 16 weeks since you've been gone. As time goes by, there's no pieces left, no memories of you and me. Yeah. To start off feeling lonely, I got out of my head, lost everything around me, not dealing with the world. To start off feeling lonely, I got out of my head. Why would you wanna love somebody when love hurts in the end? Free to see the world now as my own, sleep with any woman I want. Yes, I will. Anytime your won't gets close, breaks through my mind, I ever lost. Oh, yeah. To shut up feeling lonely, I got out of my head, lost everything around me. Shut up feeling lonely, I got out of my head. Would you wanna love somebody when love hurts in the end? You call to say you miss me, but never ask how I feel. When I'm beaten, I'm all come out of my mind, but learning to get on my mind. Shut up feeling lonely, I get out of my head, there's everything around me, I'm feeling away, So shut up feeling lonely. I got out of my head. Would you wanna love somebody? Nothing's in the end. Nothing's in the end.
I love that. We need some little stools though so we can have another seat. Thank you. We all really noticed that you really got into that one. Felt like, do you ever get drained after a performance? You feel like you put a lot into it. It's really great.
It's important to me, like, I do it on all my gigs and I kind of go back into my dressing room after the gig and just collapse because I literally do give 110% every performance because why am I doing this if I'm not going to, you know, like you do it, yeah, for everything that's kind of like making music and everything like that, but then when it comes to live performances, it's like, why did I write these songs and why am I here if I'm not going to give my all because it has got a feeling behind it, do you know what I mean?
That's how it should be. We really loved it. We were all looking at each other like, oh, it's so nice. Right, we have got loads of people here, as you can see, and we've been having Twitter questions throughout the day. So I'm going to give a few, or read a few more Twitter questions for you. So first, we've got Saray Heredero. I can never read these properly. I hope that's how you say your name. I'm really sorry if it's not. What is the best concert you've ever been to?
Ever been to?
Yeah.
I got asked this the other day actually to speak about it, and I'd never been to a festival before, and I went to Leeds Fest, and I was kind of like doing the whole thing, like living off tin cans, like all day breakfast, and stuff like that.
Are they good? Because
it's all right, but there's actually cereal in it, which concerns me. If you read the back of it, it's actually got cereal in it as well.
That's just wrong.
Or
maybe so right. Yeah. I love that.
It's like Cornish pasty sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
Smashing it. No, yeah, and it kind of like, you know, it was a bit of a heavy weekend, my first festival, and it got to the Sunday and I was kind of collapsing and everyone went to watch Pendulum. This is Leeds Fest, right?
Yeah.
Everyone went to watch Pendulum headlining like one of the other stages, and everyone had totally forgot that Arcade Fire headlining the Sunday night, and so it was quite empty, and I'm just I could lie on the grass and watch them, and it was just like, it was incredible, and it was one of those moments that inspired me to
I love those
get in the car and get back to my house and make some music.
Especially with a belly full of canned breakfast. Right, so we've got another one from, lovely name, Neon Banana Mush. She says, if you could only have one album to listen to for the rest of your life, I quite like this one, what would it be?
Otis Redding sings Soul, Otis Blue by Otis Redding, because it's just got everything, and his voice tells, you know, some voices you listen to an album and you kind of know from here to here already, you know their full voice by listening to it, or you know their full writing ability by the end of it. You listen to that album and you hear some ridiculous writing styles, you hear some ridiculous styles of his voice where it's everything. But then you listen to a song that's not off them there and he'll still surprise you, you know. It's like, there's still a story to be told after listening to that one. But
I like that you knew that straight away.
Yeah.
I've been searching my brain. Right, so we've got another one from Savannah _23. Which lyrics from one of your songs do you think would make a great tattoo? Now we talked about tattoos already, so.
Actually, this is, my guitar tech came up to me before and was like, where's he at? Like, my friend, he was like, my friend of a friend is getting Losing Sleep tattooed on her. Can you write it in your handwriting so she can get that tattooed on her?
Did you do it?
No, I'm not going to do it.
No, because then you'd be responsible.
It could be anybody's handwriting, and I would be responsible.
Could do it in really kids'
Maybe I could actually just tattoo it. Maybe that's better.
Maybe. You've got a tattoo gun on your friend.
No, I haven't. My friend has, though.
You should totally borrow it and tattoo her.
Yeah.
Could be a nightmare.
We kind of fell out.
Oh.
The morning I woke up with a tattoo on my arm.
Oh dear. So there you go, Savannah. Now, I don't know if anybody else has noticed, I'm sure you have. We've got an insanely big studio audience this week. And one lovely audience member in particular, Mr. James Hill from Live at 5. How's it going?
It's going good. I'm enjoying being an audience member today. So I've got no stress. I can just watch, just
great.
entranced by it all. I can't believe you've not had an all-day breakfast in a can before, Christine.
I know.
Have you?
Yeah, I wouldn't have got my degree without all-day
that.
breakfast
I
in a
have
can.
not
That's what got
lived.
me through. You haven't lived. I'm joined by Wayne now. Hi, Wayne.
Oh, yeah.
You're a big John Newman fan, I guess.
Big fan. Yeah, whole family is. It's
Yeah.
crazy how else is.
And you've got a question for John. Fire away.
I do. Hi, John.
How's it going,
Just
man?
wondering, when you do karaoke, what song do you like to sing?
This is a real job, you know. It's not karaoke.
Of course, when you're out.
Oh, yeah. I haven't done it in ages. Last time would have probably been in there's a Chinese karaoke bar in Leeds. Can't remember what it is. I don't know. It depends what they've got in them booklets, innit?
Yeah, you kind of just have to go with what they've got.
Yeah.
So there's a Chinese karaoke bar in Leeds.
Okay, karaoke.
I went to uni in York, and
Right.
there's a place in York that's half Chinese restaurant, half karaoke.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same
It's
in
such
Leeds.
a
And
revelation.
they give you prawn crackers.
Yeah, they
when
give you
you're
prawn crackers as
dancing.
you're doing it. It's amazing.
It's well good. A beer, prawn crackers and singing. It's like my life.
No better combination, there really isn't. There you are, Wayne. Oh, you got Rosie as well. Come here, Rosie.
Hello.
Come to the front.
It's a
Where are
strong
you from,
jacket.
Rosie?
Yeah, I know. I bought it especially for you, actually.
Oh,
I
fine.
was like, John might like this jacket. I'll buy it.
Oh,
My question was, Jess, what is your favourite song to perform?
it's really weird, and people kind of like in interviews you get asked sometimes what's your favourite song off the album and stuff, and when you've got to pick any of your work, whatever it is, like that's taken from the album or whatever it do, it's really hard because you've put just as much effort into one as the other. You know, I wouldn't kind of write a single and then think, oh, I've just wrote a good song, so I don't have to do this one as much. So I'm like well into them all, and it's like picking a child of 10 kids. You know, it's like it's too hard. Like I don't know, but there's certain songs. I mean, Love Me Again's taken on a whole new role in terms of performing it live, because it's like so sentimental in terms of people that have seen it and the success that's come from that. Out My Head that I've just done is like, you know, it's kind of the core moment of what I wrote the album about, and Losing Sleep as well. So it's like I really enjoy performing all the songs and listening to them still as well, because I put so much into them.
There you are. Question answered. Where are you from, by the way, Rosie? Bournemouth.
Yes.
Who's come from the furthest distance away, by the way? Have you got any? Because I heard someone had like flown over. Is that true? Has anyone flown over? No, it was a lie. There we are.
Oh,
Oh well.
I thought they did.
Manchester's quite far.
You could fly.
Got a Manchester.
Anybody further than Manchester?
Cheltenham. Oh, it's just becoming a geography lesson now, isn't it? Back over to you,
Nobody
Christy.
knows. Well, I was going to say, on Monday, you're going to be back to Live at 5. It's going to be back.
Yeah.
Who have you got on the show? What's
Oh, it's going to be a big show on Monday. You're going to want to subscribe to Transmitter, because next week on Live at 5 we've got Example and the Midnight Beast. It's going to be huge.
Huge.
So make sure you join me right here next Monday.
Excellent. Right, so it's nearly time for the last track. It's going to be Love Me Again.
Yeah.
Is it Love Me Out of My Mind or Love Me... What is it? I'm not sure. Oh, we're really excited about this one.
Thank you.
We have got a 30-second clip of this one as well, because you did mention it earlier, so if we watch it you can tell... Were you a dancer at school? Did you dance much?
Not really, no.
No. Did you get to pick all the people that were in the video? Were you doing like...
Yeah, well, I had so much involvement in this video because I had a bit more time on my hands. Like,
yeah.
it was all my story and everything, and yeah, I put so much into it, even the set and everything, and I was kind of co-directing this one because it was the debut of me. I wanted to introduce
Debut of
myself
you.
in a good way. Yeah.
Do you think... I think you made a pretty good debut.
Yeah, maybe, unless people might think that I like killing people off at the end of it.
Well, I was going to say, why did you have to end it so sadly?
I don't know. I wrote the script, and the script went up till the last scene, and kind of took it to my record label and my managers, and everyone was like, "Yeah, we're really into it, but you've stopped writing." And I was like, "Well, I kind of want to put an idea forward to you," and it was that it's a story of Romeo and Juliet, and it's like I wanted to bring it into a modern world and put it into a very simple form of just that kind of couple that can be put into any situation.
Yeah.
And I just thought that they should die at the end of that.
Well, why not, hey? If you want to make an impact, death is the way. Right.
I want to make an impact, but
Basically,
come on.
I've scared you off this whole show. I might as
You
well
haven't.
leave, you know?
We've
But
had good
before I
banter.
leave, because I'm going to leave soon, actually, can you teach me the foot shuffle? Because I want to do it when you play it. Please.
Everybody asks this.
Oh, do they? Oh.
It's just heel and
My
toe.
coordination is awful.
It's all heel and toe.
All heel and toe. When you say that, you mean...
So when you're on your
should we
heel,
go right
you
and
should
then
be on your
left?
toe. Well, it doesn't really work like that.
Oh no.
Right, to start doing it first, just go heel toe. And then it's all just variations of that.
Thank you.
It's all right.
I'm probably not going to do that because I'm still not very good. Right, so set up for that last track. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now I'm going to say my goodbyes. Thank you very much to everyone who's been watching at home and tweeting in, and the studio audience. Thank you. So don't forget to subscribe to Transmitter TV and comment. Let us know who you might want to see on Transmitter Raw next. I think it's nearly time. It's nearly time. He's got his earpiece in. We're so excited about this one. Make some noise for John Newman.
Long after born, left your heart torn, 'cause there were devil's door. Took you so low, where only fools go. I shook the angel in your oar. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up to you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can do. I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? It's unforgivable. I stole and burnt your soul, that's how our demons do. Nah, yeah, they worse than me. Destroy everything. They bring down angels like your. Now I'm rising from my ground, rising up to you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can do. I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again?